Yo, yo, yo. Back. The like button. The like button. Ready to get the day started. Got 4 extra. Yeah, for real though, yo, at this point, yo, at this point, right? I don't be having no remorse, you know, for the black men that Adam do wrong. Like, none at all. Like, no remorse. Like, I don't be understanding what they expect. Yeah, but before we get to that, we gotta listen to some music, man. Get the day started. North Memphis. Man, what it is. My man said, call RT playing around in the kitchen. Had to tell us a dope bowl. See, I listen to Get Money music, man. Like, I ain't really with all that drill rap killing and, you know, I might turn it on, but for the most part, to get my day started, it's Get Money music. Get Money music. Or some shit like this. Hold up. We ready to get started. We gotta talk about 4 extra. I fuck with this too, though. Fuck with this too.
I get it. It's hard to change. Me? I'm pretty loyal. Been on the same team for 17 years. Same coach.
Yeah, it's gonna be copyright. I'm gonna take it out. Alright, yo, so 4 extra, yo. 4 extra just did an interview with the biggest clout chaser that we got, Trap Lord Ross. Like this the shit that be tripping me out with niggas. Like, he talking some real shit, but you talking to Trap Lord Ross, bro. Like, to me, that just disqualifies everything he's saying. Plus, I don't have no remorse for people that Adam do wrong. Adam has a history of doing black men wrong. So if you go over there and fuck with him, I don't understand, why do you expect anything different? That's what confuses me with these people, man. Adam, what the dude call him? Nick Fuentes, a slave master or something? That's how he run his platform, man. Wait till y'all see how he disrespected Munchie B. Disrespected the shit out of Munchie B. I thought Munchie B was a certified member. They got videos of Munchie B talking about he did this, that, and the third. And oh my gosh, it's crazy, y'all. Y'all gotta watch this shit. Hold on, let me find it. Like, to me, yo, you can't talk about, you know, real nigga, yo, sitting down with Trap Lord Ross, man. Trap Lord Ross don't even like rap music. I don't even like black people. Like, I don't know. This shit just crazy. And he did it on Cack.
He kept me here because I'm a real. He put me in my positions in life because I'm a real. Because I'm successful in life. I come from the trenches just like every ass around this world. I come from them dark streets I come from them seals. I come from that seal when I had life in here. My mama died inside that seal. When I had life. When I kept it solid, walked that main line and put in work. Inside them prison walls. Kept it solid. Never did no drunk shit under my name. Never did no shit. Walked all these lines and kept it solid across the board. Everywhere I went, that's why I'm here. Because I'm a real, and God kept me here.
It's real.
And I feel everywhere around the world, any system, feel where I'm coming from. That's why I'm here. Since I walked out of that hospital, I ain't asked what's name. I've been going hard. Every time you see me on my grandma's own, that ain't waiting. I'm getting to it.
Real man.
That's why I respect that Kevin Gates. He the first reached out. He came up there on his own. A real, I respect him. That's my brother. That become my brother. That's a real, he had to come see me. I had to reach out. He came up here. He took his time wherever he was at. He came. Because he knows another real that's in a hospital bed. And any real around this world that's watching this, in the system, or any country on this world, they know what I'm talking about. You don't put a real down, you support it.
You're a real shining example to everybody that's been through shit. You showing the most.
So me going forward, that's
like, yo, he talking to Travel Raj, yo. Like that's just so phony and fake. Like, why you ain't do this with somebody else? Like, God damn, Trap Lil Ross, bro. Like, you can't have this conversation with Trap Lil Ross. You can't, because he don't even understand what you're talking about. Like, look how lost Trap Lil Ross look, yo. Hold up. The man is lost. Hold on.
That's why I took this off to show to everybody around the world. This ain't breaking me. This ain't holding me down. That's why I showed you. That's why I took it off. Because I'm a real. Ain't nothing gonna break me. The only thing to break me is myself. God. And God didn't break me. He put me back on earth to break you. That's all the time. When you going back to no jumpers? Then I ain't going back. I ain't no going back. Why would I go back to that's on the internet talking about me? There with my enemies talk about my head? Talk about me? I'm gonna what do you mean? I looked at you as a friend. I looked at that as a friend. I brought that to my neighborhood. I brought that to Vernon Avenue.
Yo, but that's his fault. Like, yo, at this point, there should be nobody that fucks with Adam 22 that looks at him as a friend. Nobody. Like, yo, he crossed everybody. Look what he did to Brick Baby. Yo, Brick Baby got arrested. That man did 17 lives. 17 episodes of No Jumper on Brick Baby. Laughing at him. Joking him. Like, how did you look at him as a friend, yo? Look at what he did with T-Raw and AD. Like, I don't understand that. Like, to me, that's stupidity. That's ignorance. To be up there with Adam 22 and look at him other than anything but your boss, it's crazy. It's not your friends. Remember what he said about Brick Baby? When Brick Baby was trying to reach out to him about money, he said, you know, he's something like a friend. I say, what the hell is that? You know, something like a friend could be something like an enemy. It could be something like it could be anything. I don't know what something like a friend is. It's either he a friend or he not. He's an associate. But something like a friend is crazy to characterize him and Brick Baby. Look at how he carried Crip Mac. Like, these are guys that was willing to put their life on the line about y'all, man. When niggas was pressing Adam, they jumped up first. Just for him to come back and say, ain't no Brick Baby was something like a friend. Like, I don't know what that means. And then bitch about $5,000 when he out that bitch making millions off the backs of black people. Like, I don't have no sympathy for extra. You did this shit to yourself, bro. I don't know why he brought Adam to his neighborhood. Like, that was dumb as shit.
And I can think it smiles and faces. My homies, my family, my loved ones sad. They crying. They thinking I'm dying. I'm collapsing. I'm getting blood transfusions. Surgery for 5 hours and 30 minutes. And you think it's funny to say? To get up there, think it smell? Bro, broke his face. Hell no, I'll never go back there. Cause you was just a buster like the rest of these with a sheet over your head, pretending. That's how I feel. So when you watch this, make sure you understand when you watch this what I'm saying. Cause I would never, ever, ever talk about that I call my friend like that. And you think he don't understand what he's saying? He didn't say nothing wrong. You need to go sit down and think to yourself what you said wrong. I would never go back to something that up there and what's the name talked. I'm a real, and on real would never ever let it disrespect them in their face. I'm a real, I'm gonna kill you about my respect before I let any talk about me in my face. Understand that. Ain't nothing broke me. It just made me worse.
Real. I want to touch on the relationship with Kevin Gates again, man. Because you said that he was real.
Kevin Rose, all that shit wanted to change the subject. You know, that's his guy. You know, Adam, that's his friend. Man, I don't think Adam has black friends, man. Trevor Ross is his friend. He tried to change the subject, but look at this.
It's hot, bro.
Nah, I feel you,
it's hot, bro.
I feel you got to speak your truth. Man.
I hate busters. I hate busters, especially when they pretend, bro. I brought that to my area.
So you really felt betrayed by what he said?
Yeah. And I'm laying in the hospital. I'm about to die. My family, bro. My family crying. My homies sad. My homegirls crying. People around the world crying. Nigga, you think it's a joke? Nigga, I'll break your jaw. You think it's a joke? Texting me, putting up these. You miss me on Instagram and tagging me. Don't tag me. Tag your life. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Think it's a joke? You a joke. So I laugh at you, character ass.
So I get where that comes from, man.
No, you don't.
Just keeping it across the board.
Nah, you got to speak your truth, man. You know?
I don't like to know. I don't get on here and make up.
Trevor Ross scared to death. He mad at Adam, so he on 4th of July, he blew his hand off. Then they killed him. Adam ran content on it and had his apps up there to talk about it. And he talked about it like it was a joke. Like that man, he could have lost his life, man. It wasn't nothing funny about that situation, man. Wasn't nothing funny about it. He made a whole bunch of condescending jokes, a whole bunch of backhanded comments. And this is somebody that, for some reason, actually thought was his friend. Even though it's a long history of Adam doing this. Adam don't have no friend. Yo, Adam don't even believe in God, man. He don't believe in he don't have friends, man. Adam's friend is money. Look at what he did with his wife. He letting his wife keep fucking different guys for clout, for monetary gain. That man ain't got no friends, man. What the fuck? I just don't understand the stupidity. That's why I say I don't respect nobody that goes to no jumper. Nobody. Like, you go to no jumper, you's a clown. I don't give a fuck who you is. You's a clown, man. That man has been disrespectful to too many different people. Disrespecting the culture. Just disrespectful in general. For people to still be going up there helping yo get paid. And he only paying them motherfuckers crumbs. He only paying them crumbs. Hey, are we clear? What's up, Sharice? Now let me know if we don't get clear, y'all. Hold up, I gotta make this turn. Talking about he thought he was his friend. Well, that's your fault, bro. I don't got no sympathy for y'all thinking Adam is his friend, because ain't no fucking way we should be thinking that. Ain't no way. That man shitted on Brick Baby. He supposed to be doing a Brick Baby marathon where he was trying to get Brick Baby some money for a lawyer. What the fuck happened to that? Y'all remember that? He said he was gonna sell some shirts or something. Sell some free Brick Baby shirts. Yo, never did it. Fucking shit never happened, man. Man ain't got no fucking friends. Not no black ones. At all.
Those stories.
So who do you feel like there is that had your back, you felt like was respectful about? You know, Kevin Gates tapped in with you.
Bro, Kevin Gates, bro. D-Jack, you know what I'm talking about? The NFL player, my homie, bro. You get what I'm saying? What's the name from the Ravens? What's the name of the quarterbacker? Lamar Jackson. Shout out to Lamar Jackson. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to Lamar Jackson, bro. That's shouted me out, bro. That was there, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people, everybody around the world, bro, that supported me, bro. You supported me, bro. I looked at my DMs, bro. You was hitting me up back to back to back, bro. You was leaving voicemails.
Yeah, but why? Why was he supporting you, y'all? Was he supporting you because he really cared? See, this the ignorance. Like, he think Trap Lil Ross cares about it. Trap Lil Ross trying to book an interview. The fuck you think this is? That's why he wasn't reaching out to you because he cared about your well-being, short. The fuck be wrong with these niggas, man? These niggas are stupid. You think Trap Lil Ross cared? Y'all told y'all intent matters, man. Why people do things matters. People gotta start realizing that. People do things with ulterior motives. It ain't always out the kindness of their heart. I don't believe Trap Lil Ross is hitting them because he cared. I believe Trap Lil Ross is hitting them because he wanted to book the interview. Whenever the opportunity presented itself. And he succeeded. Like, he looks uncomfortable throughout this whole conversation. Because this is not even a conversation he should be having with Trap Lil Ross at all. Because he don't understand what you're saying. He's just listening. He don't get it. He don't understand the pain, the frustration. He don't understand none of that, because that ain't his lifestyle. You know, a lot of them not even built off the same morals and principles that we stand on for him to understand it. He probably understand Adam more than anything. What it do?
You know, back to my, when I end up getting my phone looking at it, bro. That's why, bro, I picked you, bro, to have an interview with, bro, to sit down with. Because you didn't get on there, bro, and talk about me, bro. You didn't get on there and think it was a joke, bro. It was a friend that you seen that was hurt, bro. That was damn near dead, bro. That you made, bro. We done did a lot of shit together. You didn't go up there with other people. You sit there like, bro, this is my friend right here. This is more than that. You got people around the world, bro, that's watching in from the end, watching out, bro. That's like, bro, like, this is what they talking when a rip, like a guy or something. Is this what it is? This what the world came to? This what the world came to? This what it is? You know what I'm saying, bro? I'm stuttering so much because I'm mad.
No, I feel you, though.
That's why I keep saying, bro, my respect and my love to everybody around this world. I love you. I'm always going to show my respect off the back to y'all. Because they understand the definition of a real, even kids, bro. And that's how it is, bro.
For sure.
I don't wish, you know how we always say, we don't wish jail on your enemy? You don't like this. You know what I'm saying? But you know, gonna do how they want to talk. You can do what you want. It's a free country. I'm not stopping you to. But understand when it's your time and it's your day, don't do it. Don't do it. Do what I did. Build and go strong and go hard.
For real. Respect.
Don't go in that dark corner. Because I ain't going in that dark corner. Go hard. Because I can tell you like this. Before this, it was a million people around this world right now. And they in dark corners. It's a lot of dealing with depression off this. It's a lot of can't go with their thoughts off this. And just to show them how strong I am, and what's name, it gives them hope. And bring them out the dark corners. This is stuff people don't know, bro. This is stuff people don't sit up here, bro, and think about. That's why some people get to the internet and look at TV, bro. Or look at movies, bro. Because it takes them away from certain stuff, bro. And you understand where I'm coming from, bro.
I appreciate that, man. I've been through depression. I ain't dealt with the same issues you have, but I've been through depression. I've felt suicidal. I've been through dark places in my life, and I feel like the message putting out there.
That ass ain't been through shit. Bluffing ass, nigga, take a bunch of ass back to London. But so look, right. Let me show you what Adam 20 did to Munchie beat the other day. Disrespected the shit out of Munchie beat. Munchie B probably thought Adam was his friend too. These niggas stupid, yo. What the fuck going on in California, man? Yo, California going outside, man. Niggas is friendly. Straight up. That motherfucking friend. I backdoor Adam way before I let Adam backdoor me. I promise you. You know what I mean? But he praised, a lot of these guys are ignorant. They don't have education. All they got is street smarts. Like, street smarts only gonna take you but so far. You need to have book smarts as well, man. Gotta have book smarts and street smarts. That's how you survive out here. That's how you stop yourself from being manipulated and preyed on. Adam been preying on these boys in California for years now, manipulating them for years. Like, all these guys, like, what is he doing? Like, I don't understand how he tricking these niggas and to make them believe they friends. I don't get it. I don't. Like, I would need somebody to explain that to me. Like, when he said that, I'd have been like, yo, so what you made? Like, what made you think Adam was your friend? What made you think that? You know, because me on the outside looking in, I never looked at y'all as friends. I always looked at him in y'all relationship like he was just using you for content. So maybe you saying something different, being as though you was on the inside. And I need you to elaborate and explain that to me, because that statement confuses me still today. Whenever I hear somebody who Adam 22 Cross say that I thought he was my friend, I'm confused. You just lost me for the rest of the conversation. Look what we did to Adam. I mean, AD and them, man. He was trying to slander AD and them for years. That was his first group of friends. Yeah, man. They ain't got no friends. Look what he did to House Phone. House Phone was out here fucking with trannies. Adam went and interviewed the tranny, man. He thought he thought they was friends. So I don't get it. I don't get it. Okay, now what it do? Alright, but look at this. Look what he did to Munchie beat the other day. This
Whitey the
this what's the called platform? Scandalous in Los Angeles.
woodpecker feels comfortable talking down to black men, demeaning them publicly, and packaging that disrespect as content, which reveals a mindset rooted in exploitation, not collaboration. The pattern stays the same. Profit off proximity, then show contempt once the cameras are rolling. I don't really need to say much more. You're about to hear it with your own ears. I'm going to play the clip, let the words speak for themselves, and then break down exactly what this moment says about how certain people really view us.
Half of the hosts of the show are consistently too up to conversate. Munchie can't not make shit about him. Yes, Munchie. We should probably talk about this because you have kind of, man.
Hey, hold on. Let's make it about me right now.
Yeah.
What have I made about me though?
You're way too drunk and you just keep talking about your own.
Well, hold on.
What am talking about like topics and then you just start.
Now motherfuckers too drunk and high. Yo, but ain't that how he built this platform? His platform grew because people was going up there crashing out. Now he elevated himself. Now he making millions. Now you too drunk and high. Come on, man. Like, yo, how people be letting these guys get away with this shit? I remember Brick Baby going up that bitch drunk as shit, crashing. Bitch went viral. He ain't complaining about that. You know. He loved that, but now it's an issue now because his numbers is dipping. Motherfucker got the magnifying glass on his platform. Now he don't like it no more. Now it's an issue. Yo, are we clear? Make sure let me know if we don't get clear. But look what he did to Munchie Beto, y'all. It gets bad, like real bad.
I dare you to watch this podcast back. I fucking dare. You won't do it. Don't stop touching me. Stop it. Stop poking me. What the f is this? Get your dead hand off of me.
Right
Get out of here.
Let's do it right now.
Stop putting your dirty ass hand on me, bro. Stop putting your dirty ass hand on me, bro. Stop putting your dirty ass hand on me, bro.
More disrespectful can someone get? You sit on camera and tell the world that Munchie's hands are dirty, coming from a man with a Baphomet tattoo on his own hand. Just sit with that for a second. You can hear it in his voice. You can see it in his face. The tone says everything. It sounds like pure disgust. Like Munchie is somehow beneath him. Like he's a contaminant instead of a guest. And that's the contradiction. He'll let people with dirty hands sit across from him, talk, joke, and generate content, as long as they're making him money. They can be close enough to profit from, but never close enough to respect. That tells you exactly how he sees Munchie. I'll admit Munchie may have been a little intoxicated that day. But at what does that justify calling? A good thing Munchie showed up the way he did. In that moment, Whitey's mask slipped, and it revealed exactly how this woodpecker truly feels about him.
No. Let's do.
Stop touching me, okay? Hey, personal space. My body, my choice. Stop touching me.
Bro, you don't even use.
I don't want your weird ass dead hand up all over me.
You and blood don't use a towel to.
Bro, I just don't want your hands are dry as fuck.
Now look, he is drunk as a motherfucker, but Adam and how he built this platform, that was okay. That was okay at one point, man. It was promoted. You allow people to smoke and drink while on interviews. Now motherfucker hands dirty, don't be touching them, and he need to stop drinking. No, man, hell no, man. How you start is how you finish, man. You shouldn't have never allowed your platform to go that way if it was gonna be an issue. But what he did was he sacrificed, like all these guys do. It wasn't an issue when he was benefiting and profiting. He loved it, promoted it. Now the numbers dropping. The numbers dropping. Now he trying to figure out a way to get it back right. Nah, bitch. You can't say that. Even with Munchie B being drunk as a motherfucker. Adam can't say nothing because Adam, you promoted this at one point for years. When everybody was saying, yo, Adam 22 and no jumper, man, that's a fucked up ass platform. You stood 10 toes behind it and promoted it.
Get some lotion before you touch me.
You don't use a towel to bathe.
I do.
No, Lufus.
You already are.
Just stop touching me. See, this is another example. You're drunk as touching me.
No.
What is that?
Hey, look. God damn. Dirty blood.
I dare you to watch this episode back. If you can watch this episode back and tell me that you don't think that this has been embarrassing, then you're high on meth because
If you
you've
think
been fucking.
Hold on.
Listen, listen. Hey, no. I'm talking.
Hold on.
Listen, no, I'm not holding on. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you.
When you say
We all, Munchie. No, I'm not trying to hold on. I'm talking. I'm telling you, stop touching me.
You don't use a towel to bathe.
Munchie.
Right or wrong? And then he said, I said, damn, you use it. No, I use let the water.
What the f*** are you talking about, Munchie? We all believe in you as a podcaster, but you're acting like a drunk embarrassment right now. It's super annoying.
Man,
and we don't want to do podcasts with you if you're going to act like this. So please just stop coming in like this, bro. Hey, shit is annoying as f***. I've been meaning to tell you for a while, but...
Like I said, I can admit it might have been a little unprofessional for Munchie to be up there that intoxicated, to the point where he couldn't really do his job the best way possible. That part is fair. But here's what doesn't sit right with me. Adam said himself that he'd been wanting to tell Munchie this for a while. So if you're the company owner, and you already knew this was an issue, why didn't you address it earlier? Why wasn't this set off camera? If you don't like the behavior, and you're really about professionalism, that conversation should have already happened privately.
This shit terrible.
Man, you talking about drunk Munchie?
Yes, because you're being drunk as annoying as you're touching me and you won't shut the up.
Bro.
I'm just saying. I'm trying to get through the donations and you won't shut the up.
You're going to donations
because you keep talking about yourself. Every single donation I read, you turn it into a 10-minute monologue about yourself, talking about some random and then you start touching me with your dead skeleton hand.
Let's talk about let's do a whack 100 bet.
Oh my.
When we run it back.
Literally, you just start talking about whack for no reason. This is exactly what I'm talking about.
I'm talking to you.
You are a good podcaster who comes in and gets blackout drunk for no reason every time. It's holding you back. Stop doing this. You're not invited on this podcast and you're going to keep showing up wasted.
Let's do the bet then.
No, I'm not trying to hear you talking about any more dumb shit, bro. I don't want to do a bet with you so you can talk about whack more.
I bet you don't. I bet you don't.
Why are you drinking more? You don't need to be drinking more.
You're
drunk as fuck and being annoying as fuck.
You're not Bonnie.
Yeah. But it's my podcast, and why the what I keep inviting you on when you're acting like a drunk retard?
Bro,
Damn.
because you have these subjects.
Bro. I'm trying to get through the donations and you won't shut the up. Like, you so many times to be on this podcast. You were so mad when we stopped doing your other podcast before, and then you reward me by showing up this drunk, and you won't shut the up.
What other podcast?
I'm sorry.
Well, Munchie B probably deals with a lot of trauma. You know, drinking is probably his coping mechanism. But Adam, you was well aware of this before you hired this man. The man is blind. I think he got shot in the head or some shit like that. Like, he probably deal with a lot of trauma. He probably take a lot of different drugs. You feel me? Just like Lush does. Just like most of the people that's on this platform does. Big Baby's been up as high as hell off perks. I just don't understand why it's the issue. What makes it an issue now? It wasn't an issue on the come up. When he was exploiting these guys for views and making millions doing it, it wasn't an issue. Now it's an issue now. I just can't respect it at all.
I'm telling you, you were bummed when we canceled that podcast, right? And now I have you on this podcast every week. We all believe in you. We all think you have a potential as a podcaster. No, you could. I don't know why you would lie about that. You complained about how your podcast got canceled as soon as you got on No Jumper. Now you're on No Jumper every week. You've got the opportunity, and you're it up because you keep showing up blackout drunk, acting like a moron.
Oh, you lying now?
No. Do you want me to bust out the text? All right, I'll post them tonight. Yeah, I'll go through. I'll post them.
Can we bet some money on Baby Snuds? Can we bet 1,000?
You're saying that you never complained about the fact that we canceled your podcast after 2 episodes. Oh, you're lying. Okay.
Can we bet 1,000?
We got no reason to believe you ever again.
No. Right now, can we bet 1,000?
So do you think that this podcast is not being held back by your alcohol issues?
No. You said, hold on. You said,
I'm not betting you anything. It's stop touching me.
That's what I'm saying.
Stop touching me. I don't need you. My face.
That's how you make pop.
Man, I'm out of here. Stop touching me. Stop touching me. Stop touching me.
Munchie wasn't even touching him anymore. Yet the woodpecker is over there yelling at the top of his lungs like a spoiled brat. Stop touching me. Stop touching me. When there's literally no contact happening.
Me.
No, you lied to my last year. What?
Yes, you complained after we canceled your podcast for 2 episodes. I don't know why you would bother to lie about this, but that's not the topic at hand. The topic at hand is why you keep getting so drunk on the podcast and holding the podcast back.
Now this guy says Munchie is holding the podcast back. But if that's true, then who's really to blame? You'd have to blame the owner. He said himself that he'd been meaning to talk to Munchie about this for a long time. So if you knew about the issue all along and never addressed it, then you're the reason the podcast is being held back.
Did you hear when I read like 24 donations from people that were complaining about you being so drunk? Not a fringe opinion.
I'm not sure.
We all believe in you as a podcaster. We all think you have a potential, but as long as you keep showing up drunk, it's like this thing you're doing right here. This is what's holding you back. You saying, hey, yo, hold up. I don't want to bet. Shut the up with that.
And then you shut the up,
bro. I don't want to hear about your bad bet idea, bro.
Bro,
can I finish reading the donations and so you stop ranting about yourself?
You just lied.
Shut the up. All right.
You shut the up.
Ben Her Over said, are you done?
For sure, I'm
You
done.
should definitely keep drinking.
I'm done.
Definitely keep drinking.
No, I'm done, but you lied.
Are you done?
But you don't want to bet, but I'm done.
Are you done?
I'm done.
You done?
I blame this.
Can I read the donation?
I blame this on you.
Can I read the donation?
Yeah, somehow this is my fault.
Yeah.
Can I read the donation?
Hey,
Do I have permission from you?
He's a good nigga.
Do you have more you want to say right now?
Let's be high shit too.
Can I read the donations? Serious question. Okay.
Less is stupid.
Ben Her Over sent $20 and said, the best No Jumper cast / show. Love the 3-hour pods. Munchie needs a Monday show. Munchie Mondays. And F Weenie 100, F Weenie 100, F Weenie 100. He irks the blank out of me. Clout is a hell of a drug, SMH. Okay, there we go. User said Munchie has anxiety issues from being shot in the head. That's why he's always got a drink or have a bottle in his hand, his comfort zones.
All right, Dr. Phil.
Look,
That was rude.
they just disrespect this. That is what it is, man. That man blind, man. Got shit. Imagine being able to see your whole life and then you get shot. Now you blind. This is coping mechanism. I'm not saying that it's right. I'm just saying before he hired him, he should have been fully aware of the situation. That way he could have avoided this whole thing. But he didn't care. He knew what he was doing. Adam isn't stupid, you know. He knows what he's doing. He knows the guys that bring to his platform for content because they are ignorant. He doesn't bring a black man up there of intelligence. Even the street, you know, it's street guys that's smart. Like everybody in the street's not ignorant. You know what I mean? Everybody in the street's not stupid. It's people that's from the streets, that been in the streets their whole life, and that can uphold a conversation that makes sense without being super drunk or super high or, you know how you do it. Like I said, Lush smoking crack, Brick Baby was taking perks, but he got a problem with Munchie B getting drunk. Man, get the fuck out of here, man.
Terrible thing to say. Sin from the G said, Adam, open your messages from Sin Lowry. I'd be having you dying. Just hire me. Adam almost crashed the mayor this pod. Francisco Renteria said, damn, can't lie. I've been searching for a germ-free sex tape. On a side note, you need to get rid of NFA. You really don't bring nothing to the table.
It's just crazy watching this woodpecker sit there reading his comments, laughing at the co-hosts on his own platform. He goes through all of them. Aunt Heffy doesn't bring anything to the table. F Weenie 100. All black men who are literally on his platform, with him. And this Edomite sits there laughing, joking, acting like it's all funny. Like I said before, Adam has posted some unbelievable things on Twitter. And when people ask him about it, his response is always the same. Oh, me and my friends were just playing around. But who are these friends? Who are the people he's joking with behind closed doors? Because those are the guys he goes home to, laughing about the same things he does on his platform. And it's always at the expense of people we hold in high regard. Meanwhile, he's criticizing who doesn't bring anything to the table. But let's be honest, Adam is the one who brings all these black men to the table, because he knows he brings nothing himself. He even puts black men in positions around his own personal life, and then sits there making these jokes, mocking the very people who support him. It's unbelievable.
Francisco is pretty easy to find.
They're really trying to tear us apart this time. And then most official RVD said, I with Munchie, but in my Flaco voice, this is bad. Put down the bottle, not a good look, and they ain't paying you to chill, get to potting.
Jesus Christ.
And then Mr. John Doe said, please end the pod, forget the donations, please end it, please.
I sounded like when Dan and Dan fight.
The best part.
Read through this. So in February of 2010, he tweeted, as attracted as I am to Jennifer Aniston and 10-year-old girls, come on. This one from September 23rd, 2010 says, so you're saying you wouldn't suck an 11-year-old's dick? And just for reference and also to be messy, Adam was around 26 at the time of both of those. In April of that year, he tweeted, I would almost rather sexually harass than have sex. And then there's a series of tweets from throughout 2010 of him talking about black people in a derogatory way, including, these rumors about blacks being good dancers are true, and most blacks are habitual line steppers. In 2011, he tweeted, "If before I die, I can convince a confused teenager to commit suicide, I'll die a happy man." Okay then, some real progression from 2010 to 2011. On October of 2011, he tweeted, "Hanging out with my N-words, my N-words." And in December of that same year, he tweeted, "I can relate to any black girl by talking about World Star." Moving.
Fuck happened to the audio? Well, y'all see what you dealing with Adam, man. Adam's a fucking slime ball. I don't respect nobody that goes up there and talk to him. Not a black man. I don't have no remorse for 4Extra. You knew what you was doing. If you didn't know what you was doing, that's your fault. You feel me? The man is a fucking predator, man. He searches out ignorance and highlights it on his platform. Use it to his benefit. And then once the ignorance becomes an issue, now he get rid of them. You know what I mean? That's a predator, man. That's what exploitation is. You exploit these guys in their ignorance till you can't monetize off of them anymore. And then you fire them. But these guys call him his friend. Adam is nobody's friend, man. But Baltimore. Fuck this shit go up. Adam and Did ain't the same motherfucking person. He funny as shit. So a 54-year-old woman was killed in Baltimore just a couple days ago.
Woo! It's the most wonderful time of the year. Holidays on the House is back at DraftKings Casino.
Live from
Like, yo, these young boys gotta tighten up, man. Like, I don't know when people started moving like this, man. But people got these guns and they just shooting. You heard me? They ain't really trying to hit that. I just don't understand what happened, man. Like, it's getting out of control. 54-year-old woman, rest in peace to her. Her grandmother, innocently gunned down just because she was in the wrong place at the wrong time. Trying to go to the bank. Look at this shit, yo. Fucking ridiculous. These young boys crazy, yo. They be thinking they on some gangster shit. Like, there ain't nothing gangster about that. There's nothing gangster about shooting into inhabitants. You know, shooting into a dwelling with innocent people. No, man, ain't nothing slick about that. It was a time when if that's what type of time you was on, you waited until they came out. You put work in. Nowadays, they don't even want to do none of that shit. They just gonna shoot. It can be a whole crowd of innocent people in that motherfucker. They just gonna shoot into the crowd and hope they hit the person. And 9 times out of 10, like literally 9 times out of 10 in them situations, in them circumstances, the innocent person is gonna die. You're gonna shoot somebody innocently and they're gonna die, and your target is gonna survive. I'm talking about this is like, now I don't know why it's like this, but that's how it is. That's why you gotta be real strategic about where you go, who you hang around with, especially in Baltimore, with gas stations, with food spots, you know, because things happen so fast. And, you know, once shots get flying, yo, it's up to God. You know what I mean? You ain't really up to you at that point, man. It ain't up to you if you survive or not. Straight up. But look at this. Hit that like button, yo. Share it live. Oh, we got 16 likes, man. That's fucking ridiculous.
WBFF in Baltimore. This is Fox 45 News at 5.
Exclusive surveillance video captures a mass shooting that claimed the life of a woman and injured 4 men in East Baltimore.
We are also learning more about the Baltimore mother who died and the family she leaves behind as Baltimore police work to track down a suspect.
Good evening, I'm Kai Jackson.
And I'm Mary Bubala.
First on Fox, Alexa Ashwell obtained the surveillance footage and spoke with the victim's daughter. She joins us live in studio with where this investigation stands. Alexa?
Chimera, the daughter of the victim killed in this mass shooting, identified by Baltimore police as 54-year-old Erica Sterling, says her mother leaves behind a husband, children, and grandchildren. The family now calling for justice. The family of 54-year-old Erica Sterling sharing these photographs. Her daughter writing, 6 kids, 4 grandchildren. She was a wife, had a great heart, and wanted to help anyone in need. She would give you the shirt off her back. We need answers. The gun violence has to stop. My mother didn't deserve to die like this. Newly obtained surveillance footage from inside the carryout restaurant, New York Chicken, Fish, and Grill, captured Monday night's mass shooting here on Bel Air Road in East Baltimore. Several people are standing inside the establishment. Sterling here with her back to the glass storefront. The owner detailing he believed she was simply getting money from the ATM. A bullet pierces through the glass. Everyone reacts. The refrigerated display case shatters. Fox 45 News freezing the video here as at least 35 bullets are fired into the carryout. Some of the victims dropped to the ground. Then once the smoke cleared, ran out of the restaurant.
Eastern District 11 rounds. Citywide check attack started for 3408 Bel Air Road, 20 rounds.
5 people were shot. 4 men, ages 20, 24, 25, and 31, suffering non-life-threatening injuries.
No.
But Sterling pronounced dead at the scene.
A young lady lost her life. They should not have lost her life.
Mayor Brandon Scott addressing the mass shooting during a Q&A session. We've questioned Baltimore police about the investigation, specifically asking whether BPD believes this may have been drug-related and any suspect information. A spokesperson writing, detectives have not yet determined a motive, and we are looking for more.
And we're committed the same way to hunting those folks down.
As Baltimore police investigate this video capturing the aftermath of the mass shooting, the glass storefront covered in bullet holes. Inside the carryout, shattered glass remains with more bullet holes left in the front counter and door. A grim reminder of the violence and a life lost. I asked Baltimore police not yet releasing any surveillance footage or suspect descriptions. Anyone with any information on this case is asked to contact the department. Alexa Ashwell, Fox 45 News.
Yo,
I'm Kai Jackson.
I don't even go in stores that with hella people in that motherfucker. Yeah, man. Like, yo, if it's a whole bunch of young dudes in the store, I don't go in that motherfucker. I go to another one. Yeah, man, it's just about moving smart, yo. Like, yo, Baltimore is one of them places where you gotta make your next move your best move. Yo, cause one wrong move will cost you, man. It was a situation, a guy from DC got killed trying to get some meat. This was a couple months ago. Like, I do not go into gas stations, corner stores, where there's niggas in that bitch hustling. I don't. Not no more, not at this age. You know, it was a time when I did, you know. Because I understand how fast things can happen, man. Like, things happen fast, yo. You really can't prepare for it. That woman wasn't even looking. Of course it was drug related. Most murders, I think about Baltimore, most murders in Baltimore is either drug related, motherfuckers beefing over territory, proximity, or beefing over a girl. Like, oh, this not like a lot of some cities where you got people killing their parents and killing their cousins and over dispute. No, a lot of these murders in Baltimore is drug related, man. Drug related or money related, some type of issue that leads to that. You understand what I'm saying? It's not really a whole bunch of innocent people being murdered, even though this is a situation where an innocent woman was murdered. She just happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. But for the most part, if you're not in the streets in Baltimore, you safe. You ain't really got to worry about too much as long as you ain't in the streets. Like, they're not out there just harming innocent people. You know, that's why when you got a situation like this happen, it's such a big deal because it's not typical. You feel me? It's not typical when you got a situation where a lady just minding her business and get gunned down innocently. Like, that's just sad though, man. Them young boys that did that shit, they need to be ashamed of themselves, yo, because whatever beef y'all had with them boys, if it was that serious, yo, you weren't supposed to shoot in there when there was innocent people in there, man. You wasn't. You wasn't. You could have waited till that lady left, if that's what you wanted to do. But like I said, You shouldn't even be going into them stores, man. Them stores where they got them type of niggas in that bitch selling weed and shit. Cause that's all they was probably selling. Niggas in that bitch selling weed. I don't go in them stores, man. Nope. I go to the next one. Ain't near that deep. Now, I don't know if she was driving or walking. You know, maybe the store is close to her neighborhood, so she walked up there, but that shit just sad for real. And like I told y'all, whenever you got these type of situations, the innocent person always dies. I don't know why it's like that. I swear I don't. But whenever you got a situation where multiple casualties and multiple people being shot, and it's probably only 2 or 3 people that you're trying to hit, or whatever you're trying to hit, they normally survive, and the person that got hit innocently dies. I don't know why it's like that. I noticed that shit probably 15 years ago. It's been that way. That's why you got to be careful how you move, man. You got to be careful how you move, what stores you go into, what people you're around, what company you keep, all of that shit, yo. Because look at what can happen, yo. The consequence for you not paying attention or not, paying attention to your surroundings and what you dealing with. The consequences is too deadly, yo. It's too much of a consequence to make that mistake. Like, you really gotta be strategic. Now it shouldn't have to be that way, but that's just what it is, yo. You gotta adapt to the environment, adapt to your surroundings, or if you're not going to adapt, get out of them. If you're not going to adapt, get out of them. Straight up. I know that sounds easy, but I know it's easier said than done, but that's just my advice. You feel me? But trying to work what it is. What? Hey, you stupid as shit, yeah. I try to work for this shit. I ain't get no motherfucking ball, nigga. Yo, but I'm at work. I think we covered all the topics. Oh, yo, Atlanta owes Rilo an apology, man. Atlanta owes Rilo an apology immediately. The rappers in Atlanta. Because they got picks. The rappers in Atlanta is okay with snitching. Like Rilo have been saying. So I don't understand why they mad at Rilo, man. Them niggas need to all get together, throw Rilo a welcome home party. Welcome him back to the community like they supposed to. And, act like it never happened. You feel me? Because you let 21 Savage tell it, they knew Gunna was a rat, swept it under the rug. They knew QCP was a rat, swept it under the rug. So why the fuck they treating Rilo that way, man? Now I understand Rilo's frustration. I understand his frustration. I understand why he's upset. Because y'all boys got picks. Y'all don't care about ratting for real. I'm talking about the rappers. I don't know about the streets. But the rappers in Atlanta don't care about rats. You can be a rat and we can do hella songs together and make millions. So, they need to give Rilo a feature. Straight up. But let me go back to work, y'all. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you share it live. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And I'm out.